私と一緒に遊びたい？わかった。あなたがそう望むのなら。
Hey XL, down, how's it going, man? Welcome back. Or welcome to the stream, rather. There we go. Hey Finkel, what's going on, man? How you doing, dude? Excuse me. Time to suffer or farm or both? Neither of really. Or neither of which really. Actually no, I do need to farm some I forget their name. It's the material that Sanhua needs. I think she needs it. I gotta go farm all those I gotta go farm like some more tacit discords or whatever. Not the tacit field, but the discord enemies themselves. So I'm just gonna run around Guishu City and just murder everything there. Managed to get Sunday's Lycon. Hey, congrats. This APOC shadow is surprisingly easy. I mean, usually they're pretty easy, unless you're saying that they're even easier than usual this time around. Hey, Articlaws, welcome back. By the way, chat, I did actually manage to 30-star the TOA cycle last time. I even have screenshots to prove it, but I did end up switching out because later on, after I was done with stream, I thought about switching my Camellia team over to the second half and then using my Chun-Li team for the first half, and that ended up working. Ugh. So managed to 30-star it anyway, even though I've basically given up hope on it towards the end.
てあげる。私が勝利。役立たずどもが。
Do I want to go for a double claim here? Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Let's see. Let me munch on. There was a food item that increased drop buffs. Yeah, echo drop rate by 50%. Actually, no, I don't think that's it. I think, yeah, it's this one right here. Use that. Use that. Use that, and here we go. Off to the races we go. Maybe you were tired that time. I don't want to blame it on me being tired or anything. I just didn't think about it all the way through. At the time, I didn't think of just, oh, now that my Camellia team is good enough, thanks to Sanva, maybe I should try giving the Camellia team on second side a try against the Morning Aches boss. So once after I was done with stream, I was like, wait a minute. Can't I just use Camellia's team, my Camellia team on second half, and just use my usual Chun-Li team on the first half? And I tried it like 2 hours before reset earlier yesterday, and then yeah, turned out it worked. Where are the rest of the... Oh, I'm about to exit city limits here. There's an Inferno Rider. Hey Gandalf, welcome back. can't sleep, your stomach is hurting, your throat is hurting too. Ugh. Hope you feel better, man. And yeah, might be a good idea to have some sort of like background noise, some white noise in the background or something. Maybe that'll help you get some sleep or something. I don't know. I know I typically like having like a stream playing in the background, like my tablet or my phone or something, while I go to sleep. So works for me. Not sure if maybe it's the same way for you. I don't know. 'Alright, anybody else? Am I here? Wondering how you're able to keep up with multiple gachas. It's almost like playing multiple MMOs. It's two reasons. What the one that I can explain more easily anyway is I started all my gachas at separate times, so it's easier to maintain them. It's easier to maintain gachas once you have an idea of what to do and like what to keep and like what to keep track of in terms of like what kind of dailies you need to do, and like what weeklies, and like basically the general gist of like how to grind a gacha game, right? Every gacha game has like these sorts of routines that you do to like clear your stamina, or like do dailies to collect daily rewards, or something like that. So the more you play a gacha game, obviously the more you understand, okay, this is what I need to do every day, this is what I need to do every week, you know, blah blah blah, etc. I always say that a lot of gacha gamers, the number one mistake that they make when they start out on gacha games is that when they start playing them, right? Because gacha games usually have really good early game content, but eventually run out of content for you to do, you know, depending on how fast you go through it all. Eventually you are going to get gated in some way, either through materials or progress, or, you know, just straight up time. And a lot of gacha gamers, since they want to keep playing gacha games, but they know they can't, you know, play a certain gacha game more, they start picking up more gacha games that are around the same time, go through the whole process all over again. And before they know it, they're already playing, you know, 3, 4, 5, 6 different gacha games, and they realize they don't want to, you know, have to stick with them all. So they end up dropping most of them and only keep, like, you know, maybe 1 or 2 gachas that they actually play at all. For me, it's different. Obviously, I've been playing gacha games for like 7 years now, 7.5 years. And so, every time I picked up a new gacha game, I've always had the time to give to that new gacha to be able to, what I call, stabilize it. When I use the term stabilize in a gacha context, I'm meaning, what I mean by that is, you work on a gacha account for long enough where, your account is now stable, or in other words, your account can now do most, if not all, the content in the game, all the content that a game has to offer, or a gacha game has to offer. So because of that, what did I just aggro? Because of that, oh, did I aggro some like soldiers in there or something? Because of that, I've been able to, like, not only play a whole lot of gacha games, but also keep up with them, because by the time a new one comes out, the other gacha games I'm already playing, they're already stabilized, so I don't really have to worry about them too much, right? Logging on and doing dailies over there in those other games is not hard, because I usually have it down to like a routine. So that's the reason, that's the first half of the reason that I can explain, like, with objective measures. The second half that's not so easy to explain is, well, the way I like to sum it up is that I'm just built different. It takes a lot of mental stamina for anybody to be able to juggle, you know, like a lot of, like several different gacha games at once. Right? Because for each gacha game, you kind of have to, if you want to take them seriously, you got to know a lot of things about the game. More so than what non-gacha players are even aware of, because a lot of times gacha games, especially the miHoYo ones, you know, if you're paying attention to these games at all, right, you oftentimes have to deal with leaks and, you know, upcoming information and what kind of characters you should roll for, blah blah blah, how to build them, you know, all that good stuff. So gacha games take a lot of mental stamina just by themselves. Not only that, but gacha games, due to the nature, they're obviously very committal. Right, most people don't want to play gacha, don't want to play games, gacha or not, that require them to, like, you know, log in every day and play every day. Obviously, people will do that for the favorite games, but if people are playing gacha games and, you know, they're not as fanatical about them as, like, say, someone like I am, then obviously people are not going to feel the urge, or they're not going to be passionate enough to keep up with gacha games every single day. So the second half of the reason is all mental. Do you have what it takes mentally to be able to keep up with, you know, several different gacha games, let alone like a dozen like I am? Not a lot of people are willing to do that, but I am, for better or for worse. What was I looking for again? I think I was looking for Where are the material items? Yeah, right here. Thanks for your tips. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not really much else I can say other than, like, it depends. If you two want to get to become a gacha god like me one day, and what is it? Eventually get to a point where you're also keeping up with a whole ton of gachas at once. First of all, make sure you're doing it because you actually love gacha games, not because, you know, you're just some Twitter tard trying to farm, trying to get a hit tweet and, like, farm views and, likes for no fucking reason, other than, you know, just for Twitter clout. So make sure you actually love gacha games, because if you don't love gacha games and you try doing what I'm doing, that is, like, one of the most miserable experiences you could ever have as a gamer. Gacha games are understandably no fun to people who don't really like gacha games to begin with. So, you gotta actually like them first before you start thinking about, you know, becoming a gacha god. Gotta be passionate about it first. And then secondly, make sure the gacha games that you do play are like games that you actually enjoy playing too. Because even if you like gacha games, there are some gachas out there where it's like, maybe you don't really like those as much, you know. Even for someone like me, I've dropped several gacha games over the years because they just didn't quite gel with me like most of my other gacha games do. So, like, make sure you actually like playing them. That's pretty important too. I wonder if these guys drop the shit that I'm looking for. Okay, yeah, they do. Cool. Her animations are real fun. Who Camellia is? Yeah. Dead tired today, so just time to chill with the stream. Hey, welcome back, GS. Or welcome back, Linux. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit low energy today, too. Kind of wonder why, because I actually got proper sleep today. Well, maybe not enough. Maybe I'll take a nap after I'm done with streaming today or something. But yeah, I'm kind of low energy today, too, in case you couldn't tell, but just by me talking. Holy crap, someone playing the game instead of reacting. You have problems getting enough wayplays to do your characters. Why are people raging about team makeup? Can characters gonna help with team, etc.? Oh, are people pissed about the Renacita characters? I haven't really been paying attention to the community or stuff like that. I'm just glad, you know, we have new characters to look forward to. That's kind of a shame that people aren't really playing wuwa and they're just more like reacting to wuwa stuff. I mean, to be fair, we just had what, in the past like 2 weeks, a week or so, we had like a massive fucking what is it? Drip marketing promotion from Kuro Game. So it's like, I get it, yeah, but. You also have problems getting enough weight plates. I mean, there's not really much you can do about that. It's other than, you know, just wait for your stamina to recharge over time, or using, whatchamacallits, using these things, the crystal solvents. Honestly, you should always use your crystal solvents. I don't really know if there's a real reason to save them. Really? Because you can't even use, I mean, I guess you would use them during, what, the double event thingies, I guess, but. So I'd say if you have any crystal wave plates, not the crystal wave plates, the crystal solvent thingies or whatever, then you might as well use them. In case for whatever reason you've been just sitting on them, saving them for like a rainy day or something. Maybe low sugar. I'm thinking it's more because I didn't quite get enough sleep. Man, this fucking map marker indicators toss me all around the map, huh? Can still be pretty grindy even if you have established accounts. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, because at some point, once you get to like double-digit gacha numbers, at some point, a lot of your gacha games are gonna start having events overlapping all at once. Like, I mean, earlier this week, last week, was a perfect example when we had Star Rail's update with Sunday come out on the same day as Ghost Frontline 2's release, on the same day as Arknights' new event with Ulpianus and whatnot. So yeah. That can certainly happen from time to time. And God forbid, you know, you're playing several gacha games and they all have like seasonal events going on at the same time. So it's like, you know, you're in for a grind. But even still, it's still definitely true that if you've been working on your gacha games for a while, then it becomes much easier maintaining more of them, because you know you don't have to struggle as hard as, say, like a beginner gacha player who's trying to juggle like 3 or 4 gacha games all at once. Like, that's never fun. Or at least I can't imagine that being very fun. Always drama. Every game lately is doing it. What, drama or drip marketing? Her stun's insane on bosses. I'm pretty sure TOA last cycle was not possible to clear without Camellia. It's like, yeah, they really wanted you to use their fucking ass. I only barely got it done myself yesterday, like 2 hours before the TOA tower reset. So. Ow, thought I dodged him. Well, that fucking blows, dick. God, it's so fucking annoying how some enemies have heavy enough attacks where they can knock your characters out of the air. Why doesn't Camellia have what is it? Interruption protection on her skill thingy? Considering that's where she gets like a good chunk of her damage from, or at least a good like quarter to a third of her damage from. That's kind of fucking annoying. You just like collecting waifus? Yeah, same here, man. That's one of my motivations for, you know, constantly playing and picking up more gacha games. What gachas did I say are the best? Well, I already made a video talking about which gacha game I think is the best, and that's Arknights. So go check that game out if you want. If you're asking me what other gacha games I play that I also consider to be very good, technically, this game is good. Wuthering Waves at its core, the core concept of this game is very good. Zenless Zone Zero is good in my opinion. Technically, I would also consider Genshin to be a very good gacha, but for different reasons. Not necessarily gameplay. It does exploration the best out of all the open world gachas that I've seen so far. Though, if Ananta plays its cards right, or if the Ananta devs do that game right, then Ananta could give Genshin a run for its money, but we'll see. Well, I'm gonna have to wait until we see more gameplay out of that game. As for others, I guess, well, Ether Gaze was a good game too. Yeah, I would technically, yeah, by technicality, I have to say Ether Gazer is good. Ether Gazer is a good game, but nobody knows about that game, so. And then lastly, I would say Nikke is a good game just because of how low commitment that game is. Yeah. But I would say the two best gacha games that I play after Wuthering Waves would be wuwa and Zenless. I would probably put Zenless up slightly ahead of wuwa though, simply because wuwa seems to have quite a bit of I don't want to say power creep, but it gives me the last TOA cycle definitely gave me like Star Rail vibes of like, oh, like, do you have this latest gacha character in order to do TOA and stuff like that? Because that's basically Star Rail. And then TOA and wuwa, it is kind of feels like that, to be honest with you, with how the left and right towers in TOA have like, oh, you get 30% bonus this element in this side, and another 30% bonus element for the other side, and blah blah blah. And like I said earlier, it certainly felt like last cycle. It felt like if you didn't have Camellia, you can go fuck yourself. So. Whereas with Zenless, I haven't felt like I've had that same issue so far. Maybe over time that may change. We'll see. Who knows? But for now, that's where I stand. Well, Gacha's not MMO. You played Genshin as an MMO for 3-4 hours a day and got all the mats or mobs in 99 pretty fast. Yeah, but that's because you're playing the Gacha wrong. I mean, you even said it yourself that Gacha isn't an MMO, so why did you... So, my question for you, Vaden from YouTube chat, is why did you play it like one? Like, if you think that getting all the materials from in the game to like 9999 is supposed to be impressive and all that, it's not. While I will be transparent here and tell you that I've never played an MMO before myself, as a gacha grinder myself, I'll tell you right now that getting all the materials in Genshin to 9999 isn't exactly impressive. Mainly because that's not what you're even supposed to do in a game like in gacha games like that. So it's like, why did you even go run around doing that in the first place? Have I ever done this before? The cruise wing thing? I should have. Yeah, I feel like I've already done this. Just in case, I'll do it again. I get the feeling I've already done this now. Whee! Yeah, I think this track feels familiar, so I probably have done it already. Over here. Oh, I think I got that one. There we go. Yeah, I already did this one. Okay, that's fine. Arknights and Genshin crossover, what do you think? I think that'd be a fantastic idea. I would say Arknights has plenty of characters that can translate very well over to Genshin's universe, or Genshin over to Genshin. I think this car dude down here also drops some material that I need. Yes, he does. Okay. Lots of enemies fighting over here. What's going on here, boys?
花の養分にしてあげる。咲き乱れる花々よ。入力。その命、私のもの。これ楽しそう。もっと私を楽しませて。
Oh, you're still alive. Now you're not. Here, get the kill on these guys, steal their materials. What do you think of Enfield? Enfield, it looked interesting. I didn't play the closed beta, so I can't give, like, accurate thoughts on it. Basically, at this point, I'm just waiting for it to come out for full release before I actually get my, you know, my hands on it myself. Yeah, it looked interesting. Looked pretty good overall. But I do have some serious questions about the gameplay, because in Arknights, right, or in Enfield, right, you have your entire team out on the field at the same time. Most of these, like, you know, open world real time action combat games like Genshin and now wuwa and among others, I'm sure. You only have a single character out on the field at a time. So that makes things simple because you only need to worry about one character at a time. Of course, maybe there are some team building tactics that you have to keep track of, but it's not like you need to worry about all of your characters being out on the field at the same time. The problem is that Enfield does, because in Enfield, the core gameplay change is that while you have 4 characters, they're all out on the field at the same time. So that turns the game into kind of a clusterfuck, because, like, the question then becomes, how do you control each of your characters competently to make sure that, you know, your teammates, your entire team doesn't all just fucking die to, like, a massive enemy AoE attack, right? I think the game allows you to switch between your different characters. And it does have like a bullet time mechanic to help you do that. It's just that knowing what I know about, you know, like AI teammate control, which a lot of time isn't perfect. I mean, of course it wouldn't be, especially in a gacha game. My question then becomes, like, is that enough? Right? Is that quite enough? I don't know. We'll have to see. Because even if you can switch between your teammates really, really fast, and you have bullet time to do that, well, guess what? You just left control from one character over to another, so that means that your previous character is now being controlled by AI. So it's like, what are they gonna do then, right? When an enemy throws a giant-ass AoE attack at them, Okay, so you save one character, but your previous character just got whacked in the face by a giant fucking fireball or something. Okay, so what do you do then? Right? So that's my main concern for Arknights' gameplay. Like, how do you control 4 different characters at once when they're all out on the field like that? Like, it sort of reminds me of, like, something like Zenless, right? Where you have a team of 3 characters, but you only have 1 character out at the same time. And then playing Ether Gazer right after, where Ether Gazer is like PGR, but instead of only having 1 character out in the field, you have all 3. And so whichever character you control, that's your team leader. Whereas, and then your other teammates, right, your other characters, since you're not the one directly controlling them, they just get controlled by AI. In Ether Gazer, that works because the AI is competent enough to be able to last, to be able to hold their own for the majority of the fight. It's only in like high-end battles where they kind of start falling apart, and you kind of have to start babysitting them. But Ether Gazer knows that, and so they give your characters different, like, they're called tactical chips or something like that, where like you can dictate, you can specify what you want your AI teammates to do, or you can specify what your characters can do on an individual basis when you're playing with them and they're your teammates, right? When they're not the characters you're controlling directly. And so that way you can really control, have a lot of control over your AI teammates. And so, try to streamline your experience that way. Not to mention, they can dodge most enemy attacks just fine. And they can mostly handle themselves. Again, with the exception of, like, the super high-end, like, super endgame modes where enemies start, doing a lot of fucking damage. And have like, really, really complicated moves and shit like that. Well, not complicated per se, but they have a lot of different moves. Then that's when your AI teammates just kind of start falling apart. But it takes until then for them to become, like a hassle. But in Arknights Enfield, I don't know, man. From the little bit of footage that I've seen, it felt very clunky watching players try to control all their characters competently. So I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, okay, so how's that gonna work out? Are they fixing it at all, or are they like optimizing it all? Are they gonna change it with full release? I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. But that's like my major concern for Enfield. So hopefully they tweak it or whatever, do something about it so that that's my concern is I don't have to be worried about the game anymore from like a gameplay perspective, but we'll see. Ugh. Who can you run with Camellia without Shorekeeper? Without Shorekeeper? Sanhua. Because Sanhua's outro skill gives... is it everyone on her team, or is it just the next character? Excuse me. Oh yeah, okay, so next character you swap her out of. Or you swap from her too. So yeah, Sanhua's outro buffs basic attack damage by almost 40% for 14 seconds. Camellia, almost everything Camellia does is considered a basic attack apparently. So obviously her basics. I believe even her skill, when she's in her skill stance, all of her attacks that she does then are considered basic attacks. Even if you do her spin to win moves in either stance, those are also considered basic attacks for some reason. Yeah, so basic attack and heavy attack are replaced by basic attack, blah blah blah, and these are considered basic attacks. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure almost everything Camellia does in terms of attacks, other than her big explosion skill and her ultimate, of course. And I guess when she initially activates her skill to go into stance mode, those are all considered basic attacks, other than a couple of moves that I mentioned just then. So Sanhua's really good. I even used Sanhua for my TOA clear last cycle. So So not if not Shorekeeper, then maybe Sanhua.
この花気に入っても
You
らえ
love
るか
Ether
な
Gazer. The game is gets slept on a lot, and you've been playing it since day one. Yeah, same here, man. Same here. Just wish they would let you keybind base attack on left mouse button for PC client. Left, isn't that already how it works? Unless you're talking about something else. If a small gacha like Limbus Company can get a collab with Arknights Genshin, sure can. Yeah, but here's the difference between the two. The Arknights development team seem like cool people. Genshin's development team does not. Remember, Genshin devs have to have their heads so far up their own asses they can't see out of their own fucking, anal cavity. Well, I mean, obviously, if you were to stick your own head up your own ass, then yeah, I doubt you'd be able to see much of anything. Like, Lowlight is cool. Not only that, but Lowlight has been open to collabs before, right? I mean, Arknights has done a handful of collabs over the course of like the past 5 or 6 years. Whereas, what the fuck kind of collabs has Genshin ever done?
この花
Not much.
気に入ってもらえるかな
Limp Dick Company. Keck. The Battle Bus. How many hours left for Camellia Banner? She's got like 2 days, yeah. She's got like 2.5 days. Hey, X-Ria, welcome back, man. Happy holidays. Hope all is well. All is not well, but there might be a glimmer of hope in the distance. But we'll see. I'm not banking on it or anything, though. Arknights IS3, what do you think? What do you mean, what do I think? I think integrated strategy is the best roguelike game mode any gacha game has. So the more integrated strategies chapters we get, the better. Man, my mind turned off from reading the most recent chats in my my YouTube chat. Thank God I don't have YouTube chat put up on my stream overlay. Oh, you were talking about Ether Gazer King. For some reason, I thought you were talking about wuwa. Cause yeah, I was like, I had wuwa in my mind when I read your comments. So I was like, wait a minute, what? Cause yeah, in wuwa you basically attack with your left mouse button just fine. But yeah, if you're talking about Ether Gazer, then yeah, that's kind of odd. And yeah, I don't think you can remap your buttons. Yeah, cause yeah, before we got our PC client, obviously we've been playing on emulator, right? So yeah, we would use mouse and keyboard and mouse. But yeah, now that we're moved on to the actual PC client, it's only keyboard. Like for me, I don't mind. I've gotten used by now. I'm used to going keyboard only, surprisingly. So I don't have to play with the mouse anymore. But yeah, it'd be nice if we had the ability at least, or the choice to go back to using mouse to, do basic attacks and shit like that. Also, having right click for like sprint / dash is pretty nice too. Though I don't have that big of an issue with using what is it, spacebar though. Spacebar's okay. Yeah, Kane, yeah. It kind of sucks that you can't use mouse anymore to, like, pan your camera around. To be fair, though, I haven't really had much camera issues on the official PC client. I think the one time that I do notice the camera being kind of a bitch is specifically when we're doing, what's that game mode called again? The hazard cleaning zone, I think. The first one, the first challenge, or the first game mode in the challenge section. Because nowadays with like level 25 plus hazard cleaning zone, right? You have to fight 2 bosses per side, right? So once you finish once you kill the first boss, there's like a slight, like an unofficial, like, I don't know, rest period, but the timer keeps counting down. So because the timer keeps counting down, you want to find what the next the trigger point that spawns in the next boss right away. And sometimes depending on how the first boss fight went, right, sometimes you can find yourself on really weird parts of the map, or like really weird parts of the stage, and so like you have to like pan your camera back to like around a little bit to see where it is, and then go over to your to the second boss spawner. So yeah, that's like the one of the few places where I've noticed, like, yeah, having a better camera will be nice here, or having some better camera angle control would be nice here. But outside of that, to be fair, I haven't really had an issue with it. But yeah, us losing the mouse as like a way to, you know, attack and move is kind of annoying. You only use Ether Gazer on keyboard, even on an emulator? Well, damn, man. I guess you already had a head start there then. A2 from Genshin, Star Rail, Z3, and wuwa. Which one's your favorite? Wuwa and Zenless for now. You trying to get a second copy of your wife number 35 Camellia? Just got Camellia? Well, congratulations on your, what are they called in WoW again? S1 Camellia, I think. Yeah. Sheesh. Okay. Let's do this. And now she doesn't get interrupted in her skill bomb. God damn, they put that shit on her fucking S1, really? Those fuckers. And casting your intro skill increases your own crit damage by 28% for 18 seconds? Fuck. Goddamn pay to win bullshit. Alright. Let's toss some Son of Wasm stuff. Okay, need more Whispering Cores. Like Novelette. Oh, does Novelette's C1 also make him immune to interruptions while he's charge attacking?
一緒に遊びたい
Okay. We have 3 more of these Scar cards, I think. Shameless. Absolutely shameless. Let's see. She needs 4, 2, so 10. $30, $23. Yo, Arknight over in YouTube chat, comment down with the nonsensical comments, alright? Have you voted on TGA player's voice? I have no idea what that is. Alright, I'll put you in a 5-minute timeout, my dude. But yeah, I don't know what TGA player's voice is. The Game Awards or TGA. Yeah, but I know that. But what's the player's voice thing? I'm assuming that's like a separate category, or that's its own standalone category. What is that? Did just people just like they can just vote for any game that isn't currently on like a run like some like a nomination for like another game category or whatever? I don't know. Like, what would I even vote there? Well, what does that even entail? Oh, God. Speaking of low energy, huh? Okay, just need 2 more of those. Oh, right, I don't have any more Scar cards, so... YouTube chat went schizo for like 10 minutes. Yeah. Not surprised. That's YouTube chat for you. What did Sanwa need again? Forgot already. Oh, the metallic drip stuff. 3 times 4. How the hell we end up getting here? You can vote for any game. That includes gacha games or any other live service. Gacha. I don't usually vote in anything, so I don't really care to vote for anything in the TGA in the first place. But it'd be funny if people helped if they had a gacha game win that category. That'll be funny.
私共に参りましょう。
Let's see. Oh, I didn't need the whispering chorus. I needed more metallic drips. Oops. It's 5. I will need 7 more. So, what? 21. Should have just enough here.
みんなとも
Oh, I guess it wasn't just enough. I need 3 more still.
「私と共に」
Ah, I need 1 more.
「私と共に」 共に参りましょう。もっ
Okay, there we go. Only for it to be Genshin again? Yeah, probably. I mean, Genshin's the biggest one, so... I mean, like, all these Game Award things, they're usually, like, and especially I think we had the Streamer Awards, like, yesterday or sometime. I forget exactly when we got that. But, yeah, all these, like, Game Award award shows of some kind, usually you can just boil those down to, you know... just being like glorified popularity contests, beauty pageants, so to say. Most of the time, not all the time, but most of the time. Game Awards are rigged anyway. I mean, all I'll say is that I don't doubt that they may be. Right now, out of the 5 nominations, final 5 for Player's Voice, 3 are Gacha games: Zenless, wuwa, and Genshin. What a shocker! Hey Thea, welcome back. Managing between Gachas is tricky. GFL2 picked up Star first Gacha with the wuwa in between. Hey, welcome to the Gacha mines. Hopefully you're enjoying GFL2 so far. At least Bellatro got some new players. Yeah, I heard that game was pretty good. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go try to wake myself up. Maybe I'll go grab a drink or something. After this, I think I'll go do the TOA and I'll do the event stuff. I'm pretty sure I still need to do this event. Yeah, still gotta do this. Maybe we'll do some elusive realm too.
わらわの幸せ。 今こうしてここにいることがわらわの幸せ。今こうしてここにいることがわらわの幸せ。
Alright. How's my Girls Flying 2 luck so far? Oh no, you're not talking to me. You're talking to Fia. My bad. Okay. What are we doing now? Event time. Huh. Interesting game mode here. Kind of reminds me of the co-op event we had earlier. Not too long ago. Cool. Link shot broken as usual. Why are we back here? Why didn't Girls Frontline 2 learn from wuwa and have guaranteed weapon banners though? I don't know. I'm assuming it's because remember, Girls Frontline 2 came out first in China last year. So GFL 2 is an older game, technically speaking, than wuwa. Even if GFL 2's global server came out after wuwa did, so by the time wuwa came around with their 100% weapon banner guarantee, obviously GFL 2's been out for like a year already over there, so yeah, unfortunately no guaranteed weapon banner for GFL 2, unless they decide to change it later on down the line, but I highly doubt it for now. Just started Fontaine, not gonna lie, didn't expect this voice for Novelette. If you're talking about JP Novelette, then yeah. I think English Novelette might be superior to JP in this case. Can't wait for this to come out on PlayStation. Your phone can't handle it. And the 4 other Gacha games you play, yeah. Lots of people waiting for a the eventual PlayStation release. But I believe it's confirmed now for January 2nd, I think. Once we get the new region drop. Oh, JP Novelet's JP voice actor also voices Shinji. Didn't realize it was him. Did you get Chaska? Go watch my Genshin Whales log, Naruto, on my YouTube channel. Dream shards, limited time rewards, boom. Hey Rachel Thomas, welcome to the channel, or welcome to the stream rather. You wish the fake collab for Star Rail would give us a Mash or Mina or a Raiko? They're FGO characters, so unfortunately you're not going to be seeing them. Because the collab is specifically with UBW, so. So yeah, that'd be cool and all, but. I don't know, you always hated Shinji in every route, and outside of facing it. Yeah, Shinji's kind of a bitch. Wait a minute, is this not my own, I actually don't think this is my own Chun-Li, because I just noticed the Infernal Rider is not blue, like he should be. So let me go back and do that again. Yeah, it's not. It wasn't my own Chun-Li. Fucking roll the 50-50 for lighter. Best of luck, man. You got him. Nice. Good one, man. Congrats on your new lighter. Oh, I have to use different main resonators. Gotcha. So I should probably do that. Mika team being grateful with how GFL2 global launch was received positively. Good. Join Kano Yoshiki as adopting global as a favorite child. Well, they're certainly glad that we're not giving them shit like their home Chinese players did. Why did they express their gratitude through like Twitter or something? Actually, I should probably look up their Twitter page.
気に入ってもらえるかな。
Girls. Anyways, back to this. Too bad Artery Gear died, and so is Alchemy Stars next year or next January. So that's unfortunate. Ah, alright. Another defense mode. Here we go. Honestly, maybe I should just camp here and with the what was it, Camellia. Not gonna lie, this game we have no clue what's going on. Yeah, just spam your skills as fast as you can. And just spam your ultimates too, because that's kind of the whole point of this game mode. Spam your ultimates, get everybody's chain combo thing going on, or whatever that's called. And yeah, I think everything you do gets uber fucking juiced up that during this like special mode or something. Yeah, basically this game mode feels like random bullshit go. And hey, it works. Just make sure to spam all your ultimates and you're good. Problem is, global artery gear, they rushed meta banners in less than 6 months, and collabs like within 2 months of each other. There was like a Madoka collab where Madoka was an OP nuke for PvP, so the meta started too early. Ugh. They also had a Ryza collab where Ryza was the crack support and Lilo was an OP DPS. That happened within the first month of the game on global. Looks like they didn't learn from Magi record EN, huh? Actually, when did Artery Gear shut down anyway? Let's see, 28 days ago, so almost a month ago? Gotcha. Let's try playing Yinlin as my main. And then we'll throw in Ziji. And then Spectro Rover? Sure, why not? You to stream, question for chat. Hopefully he won't see. Bold of you to assume that I won't see your question and that you type into one of my chats. What game is wuwa? Wuwa stands for Wuthering Waves. It's a game I'm playing currently. Look it up, it's a good game. If you're looking for if you're looking for another gacha game to play, and you're familiar with Genshin, but you've played enough of that game, but you kind of still want a game that sort of feels similar to Genshin, but it's still different in its own way, then wuwa is exactly what you're looking for. That's short. Again, that's short for Wuthering Waves. Give this game a try, man. It's great. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to do that. Shame because you had so many skins that game and the art was cultured. Yeah, glancing at it from the Reddit, it seemed like it was basically what, a gacha about mecha girls or something like that, or like robo girls or whatever. And so it seemed like a lot of people were quite fond of it. Fun while it lasted, but the game was kind of doomed from the start. Oof. Gotcha. So yeah, that's unfortunate. It was basically E7 with better quality of life, but it still couldn't kill E7. Yeah. And now I'll actually play as Spectra over this time. Play as the main character, playing with my two favorite characters.
終局よこの夢を貫けそれ一気に行くよこれも俺の力に響けこれで終わりよ逃げ切れるかなもっと私を楽しませて共鳴よ響き渡れ隙だらけにこの手に集え消えろ行こう光で光よ響けきらめく花の養分にしてあげる終局よこの夢を貫け任せてこの手に集えこれも音の力にこの光で
Playing this game mode really reminds me of Ether Gazer actually. Yeah, this game mode is basically the Ether Gazer game mode pretty much, at least for me. All three characters out on the field doing shit. Hey, you're kind of wondering who you should finish building Star Rail because you have some units just hanging out at level 70 with the unfinished builds. Star Rail, you can kind of like ignore most of the starter cast at this point. Yeah, because you don't really use those characters anymore. I don't know if... yeah, not a lot of people really use the beginner characters in Star Rail anymore. Like anybody who came out in like the first year of the game, you're probably not using them. Probably. I'm sure there are exceptions, of course. Camellia AI is just kuru kuru until everything's dead, as it should be, or as she should be. The three characters striking a pose right before going ham on the enemies is kind of cool. Yeah, it is. I just kind of wish that they make it a permanent feature in the rest of the game and make it so that different characters have like special ultimates together. Like for example, Shorekeeper has a little bit of unique synergy with Rover, where actually if I pull out her, if I show you Shorekeeper's shit right now. Yeah, so Shorekeeper's second inherent skill, I think they're called. When Shorekeeper's on the field, or when I guess any character, whoever your active character is on the field, is within the effective range of her ultimate, Shorekeeper's ultimate, that is. Shorekeeper's own energy regen increases by 10%, and if Rover is also on the team, it'll increase her or his ER also by another 10%. So yeah, like it'd be really cool if Kuro Game had like the opportunity to like put in like those like unique dual ultimates or something. Because, like I said, this game mode that I just played really reminds me of Ether Gazer, where it's like, oh, it's 3-character team, all your characters are out on the field at the same time doing cool stuff, right, beating up enemies and shit. And then in Ether Gazer, it's a prominent feature where you put in two or even 3 characters sometimes on the same team together, because they share like a combined ultimate together. Usually it's only 2 characters, but there are some triple character team ults. And so it's like seeing. I remember watching the trailer for this patch for wuwa, for the 1.4 patch, seeing the trailer and be like, wow, they might actually be putting in like special specific unique ultimates or something like that. But turns out no, it's just exclusive for this game mode, and that it happens regardless of which combination of characters you put in there, because it's just an event gimmick. But yeah, I hope that they don't let it stay a gimmick. I hope that they actually implement it as part of their core gameplay. So that way it's like, oh, do you want to build a team? Then, well, here you go. Here's the team that you can build. Here's the teams that you can build here. Right. So it'd be cool to see wuwa go down that direction. But obviously add their own flavor or their own twist to it, of course. But we'll see. But yeah. I've always thought of the concept of unique ultimates between 2 specific characters to be one of the coolest things ever for gacha games. I mean, just for games in general, but especially for gacha games. And unfortunately, Ether Gazer is the only gacha that I see that actually does something like that. So here's to hoping that other gacha games do the same thing too. Or they follow in those footsteps. You already regret building ratio in 2.6, bro. Already sucks ass. Nah, you capping, Zara. Nah, you capping. He probably needs Pioneer though. He probably does absolutely need Pioneer, 4-piece Pioneer. But still, I think he's alright. He's alright. Serval's a waste of a good character / model. Funnily enough, I actually have my Serval built with pretty good stats, actually. And I've updated her gear set to 4-piece Pioneer, hilariously enough. Hey, Jay Snow, welcome back, man. How you doing? You think Honkai Impact had something like that? I would be surprised, yeah. Perhaps they do. Okay. I think I still need to keep doing some of these. I'll probably just do level 1 though. But I believe not the dream shards here. Maybe the limited time rewards. Let's see here. Clear Nightmare revisits with 6 different main resonators. Yeah, so I gotta play with I think Zeji and Encore next. Activate Dream Link 20 times. I assume that's the name for the chain ults. Oh shit, forgot to change my characters. No, not restart. Hey, Sedexter, welcome back. Any 2.0 character you want for from wuwa? Carlotta for sure. She's voiced by Rin from Fate. So, and Carlotta is I like her character design. So Carlotta is an easy one. Next one after is the horn girl, the white-haired, red-eyed horn girl. I think that's a pretty popular choice too, so that's not exactly surprising.
何かが起こっ
Hey, Squishy Ego, welcome back. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta play with the Zeji and Encore. Let's go with Encore. Sports can stay the same. It's just the first level, so this shouldn't really matter. Everyone tried APOC Shadow with the Quantum Teen. I think Finkel said earlier he did it with the Jade, I think. Unless I'm misremembering. Jade just keeps winning. Next new set is a direct buff to her. Really? What new set is that? It's a quantum related set? Bro, what are they gonna do to make a Genius even more busted? Actually, is that even possible? You telling me they're gonna come out with a new set that's even better than fucking 4-piece Genius? Really? Shit, I accidentally clicked on Start Challenge. Oh right, it's the summoner one, yeah. It's the one where it gives quantum damage, yeah, and then decreases speed for like a buttload of extra crit rate, yeah. I remember you guys in Twitch chat telling me about that. Oh yeah, that's it, right. Omega summoner set. But yeah, that's going to be extremely useful for Jade as well, yeah. Did somebody say Jade buff? And then last character, Zechi. Have a good stream too. Hey, thanks for watching, Naruto. Catch you next time. See Excuse me. Might be forced to become free to play in wuwa, saving money for more important stuff, and you like Zenless way better than wuwa anyway. Plus, without wuwa, it's not too bad to miss like a unit or two. Not only that, but patches go on for way longer in wuwa too, because patches are usually what, like 4-week cycles now, 4 to 8 weeks. So you definitely have more time to save up in wuwa for sure. So yeah. So I can see the logic in that. Besides, if you like Zenless more than wuwa, then yeah, that's understandable already. Understandable. Okay. So that should be Nightmare Revisits done now, or at least it should be. Yeah, I've gotten all the rewards from Nightmare Revisits. Wonder why Nightmare Revisits doesn't have like a check mark to tell you that you've gotten all the rewards from it. Maybe it's because I haven't yet. Dream shards. Oh yeah, that's right. And we have these ones as well. Give me 1 second. Could be right back. What the fuck? Fuck you, asshole.
うしてここにいることがわらわの幸せ。
Managed to roll Sunday Light Cone. Thankfully didn't drain all your jades. Hey, good dub. And also, hey KDMC, how's it going? Welcome back to chat.
気をつけて。
It's always funny watching the characters run like this. The exaggerated swagger of an Olympic runner. Why is this cat yelling at me? Zoom, zoom. Why is this cat calling me a zoomer? Miyabi next week and can't wait for the alt changes. Yes, sir. Gonna be exciting once we're able to spam all our alts at once. What are your thoughts on the 3D interactive stages being an alternative in Z3? What are your thoughts on the 3D interactive stages being an alternative? I actually don't know what you mean by that. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by 3D interactive stages. Is there like an event going on where we have something like that going on or something? I don't know. The TV replacements, now they're gonna add a 3D mode in Z3 as an alternative to the TV mode from earlier. Oh, okay, I see. Right, because people said they were like not too thrilled about all the TV gameplay. That's fine. More options for the player to like play through stuff is never a bad thing. I mean, honestly, I figured they weren't gonna do anything like that. So like it's kind of amazing to see the Zenless devs go above and beyond to give their players like a more playable alternative to the TV, to all the TV stuff. Kind of makes you wonder why they didn't start with it before. Actually, no, they probably did start with it, to be honest with you. Yeah, because there's no way they could have come up with like a 3D alternative to the TV gameplay stuff like so soon, right? Because normally if they never worked on something like that, if they designed Zenless to not even have that sort of alternative in the first place, then you know for a fact it would have taken them at least a year or so to get to turn that over, or to get that out eventually. So the fact that like not even half a year in and we're already getting something like that, it's like, okay, they definitely must have had this on like the back burner or something. And as soon as they saw their players being like, we're not too sure about this TV stuff. Like, is there something else we can do or something like that? They were like, all right, it's time to bust it out. Like, in case of emergency, break glass type shit. We get to move around as Aos, the bang, yeah, the proxy's personal bangbu, yeah. Like, honestly, that should have been in the game from the very beginning. At least in my opinion. Yeah, maybe it's better they did it that way. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to say. But it's definitely a good thing. Yeah. At least it'll be more interesting to a lot of people than just watching, you know, AEOs just run around in TVs all day. Ugh. TV mode will only be for prologue until chapter 3. Okay. Early game seems to be improved and sped up for newcomers. Oh, thank God. Wow, Zenless devs actually addressing the biggest problems about the game? Wow. Genshin could never. Unironically. Genshin could fucking never. Hop, 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 hop. Run like a fucking linebacker. Oh, oops. Let me do that. Grab this real quick. You didn't mind the TV stuff, but after 1.3 with the new Holo TV shit they added, you mean for the event that we have going on right now, or something else? Because I don't mind, again, I don't mind the TV gameplay at all, because it reminds me a lot of like roguelike games I used to play back in the day, like Binding of Isaac. So I'm perfectly fine with all the TV stuff, but I understand if it's not exactly, you know, other people's cup of tea. Hey Kenzel, welcome back. How was my day? It was alright. Just hope that Hoyo doesn't think he should go as an excuse for them to write the proxies out of the story. Well, I don't think you need to worry about that. They're not gonna do that. Like, if you're scared for the proxies like role in the story, then nah. The TV was a unique way to show the story from their perspective, but watching hackers just type stuff on the computer is not really all that immersive. Yeah, it's probably part of the reason why the you know, most players didn't really like it. Yeah. Yeah, most casual players would much prefer like seeing the proxies bangbu run around the map in real time, like, you know, what they're used to with like Star Rail and Genshin, obviously. But yeah, I don't think you need to worry about that, because at the end of the day, if you're still controlling Aeos, then Aeos, unless something happens in the story, Aeos is gonna be what what the proxy's personal bang boost. So yeah, they're always gonna be there. So yeah, I don't know if you have anything to worry about necessarily from a story standpoint. Star Rail question: E1 Fugue 50% breakness, weakness break efficiency versus E2 Firefly, which is reset per Firefly break / kill. Honestly, KDMC, I'd say E1 Fugue. What did Zara say? E2 Firefly? Ooh, we actually disagree on that one, huh? Personally, I would say E1 Fugue with the 50% extra, with the increased break efficiency, at least in my opinion. Just because a lot of fights, from what I remember, a lot of fights really hinge on like how fast you can break enemies. Because again, the faster you break them, the easier it is on your team. But then again, obviously Firefly's E2 is also very strong too, where she keeps getting, she basically has that free Sim Universe blessing, that free 3-star hunt blessing, I think it is. Or it's like, oh, as soon as you break someone, it's your turn again. Go again. Support E1s are all broken for whatever reason. For whatever reason, we know damn well what the reason is. Money, money, money. Money, money, money. Also, E2 Firefly has a 1-turn cooldown, so it doesn't go on indefinitely, or you can't keep proccing it over and over and over. I guess there's that too. Or should try S1 for either Fugue or Firefly Light Cone. I don't know how good Firefly's Light Cone is for her, but I think we determined that Fugue's own Light Cone, Proto Tingyun's own signature Light Cone, isn't really, like, obviously it's good on her, but it's not as needed as, say, like, you know, Sunday's Light Cone. Or Sunday's signature Light Cone or something like that. I actually don't know how much Firefly relies on her own signature, though. Oh, your reasoning for E2 Firefly is because you're considering when you're running Run Mei and blah blah blah. Okay, I don't think I forgot to kill anybody back there. Oh, that's kind of funny. You still keep running even if you're not holding down the W key. Boing. Wow, we're going pretty far here. Hey, Zor. Welcome back. Are you going to be playing Ananta when it releases? Yes. Yes. Even since last year when it was still known as Project Mugen, before their recent trailer last week, I had already expressed interest in picking up Project Mugen. Because the way they do colors in that game heavily reminds me of how bright Genshin's visuals are. Not only that, but it's also in an urban setting, which I kind of like. So yes, I will definitely be trying out Ananta whenever that game comes out. In all honesty, it's probably going to be another full year until it releases. So we're going to be waiting for a while, at least another year. I'd be shocked if it actually comes out next year at some point. I don't even think they announced a what is it? I don't even think they announced like a closed beta test at all, have they? Pretty sure they haven't. 100% break efficiency with the Fugue E1 plus Ruin May sounds juicy. Do those actually stack? Do we know if they stack or not? Because if they do, that's actually fucking crazy. Firefly light cone can technically, or Firefly can technically use the Herta light cone, but she loses a bit of damage. Oh, if it's only a bit, then that's fine. Yeah. Like, if she only loses, like, say, if she doesn't lose any more than 10% damage, I think that's fine. Compared, what, S5 Herta Store Destruction, S5 Light Cone versus S1 Signature. If Firefly doesn't lose any more than, like, 10% damage, then sure, I think that's fine. Anyways, your reasoning for E2 Firefly, because you consider you're running Ruin May and Firefly or Rappa. Weakness break efficiency is already diluted, and it's only for one character. Ah, okay. I see. Oh, I see. Yeah, you might be right, Zara. Compelling argument. Yeah, because if Ruin May's whole weakness break efficiency thing really does only work on one character at a time, which I actually did not know. Maybe that should have been something that I should have noticed by now. But yeah, if it only works on one character at a time, then yeah. Then yeah, at that point, maybe Firefly E2 is probably better off. Is more worth taking at that point. Trailer music for Ananta was popping off so hard. Yeah, man, that was a banger. It was such a banger that my the stream where we watched that trailer on a couple days ago got copyright striked because it was Malay singing it. But yes, the trailer music was Kino. Don't know, it just wrote, but hopefully got the gist of it. Yeah, don't worry, man. They are recruiting for Vanguard, which is kind of like CBT for Ananta. Okay. Then I should say, hopefully they come out with like a quote public beta for the game then at some point soon. It's like 15% difference. I guess that's still okay, but I was hoping it wouldn't be more than like 10%. They do in fact stack, but Firefly E2 is probably still better anyway. Cause yeah, if that's how Ruin May's whole like weakness break efficiency works, or only works for one character at a time, like only one character on your team gets it at a time, where they do double or increase weakness break efficiency damage or whatever, then yeah, maybe at that point Firefly E2 is better mileage. Why did the game want me to tether up there? Oops. Oh, that was funny. I somehow used the character's ultimate while she was swimming. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever seen that before. I was about to say, like, what is going on here? Yeah, that was kind of weird. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen something like that ever happen before. That was funny. Oh, fuck. So yeah, after calculating it, E2 Firefly is in fact way better than Fugue's E1. Okay. We will trust the math then. Trust the science. Hi, Mrs. Sandman. Welcome to the stream over on YouTube chat. How you doing? Hopefully your week has started well. Your week's off on a good start. All right. Let's see, got all that. Grab this. Got the new weapon. Woohoo! Alright, and that should be the entire event there. I kind of wonder why there's no check mark next to the Nightmare Revisits game mode, though. Because you get a check mark next to Rift Runner, and also with the main story, the Dreamscape Odyssey. Wonder why there's no check mark here. Whatever. Let's see, Elusive Realm. I think we'll do this next time. Because I do want to... do I want to do TOA right now? I did want to do at least some Genshin before logging off, I think. Oh, agriculture. Bonk. Oppenheimer blew your mind because it had a nuke in it. Get it? Hey, got him. Havoc damage, electro damage. Are these the same? Are these the same enemies from last time? What is a middle tower? Okay, no, they're definitely different. Inferno Rider on first side, and then the Berengal on second side. Okay. Okay. A certain streamer got Hanabi E6 and 300 pulls. Trust you got this. Is her name Mina Aoyama or something? Or Mr. Pokey or someone like that? Imagine being that lucky. Couldn't be me. Imagine being that lucky. It's a Baba. Welcome back, man. Alright, I'll try to get, what is it? TOA done real quick. get this done real quick. You've been super into Girls Frontline 2 recently. Kind of said with yourself you listened to the hate for the game beforehand. But Global seems to be a good launch so far. Yeah, so far so good. And yeah, all the hate that I've heard about GFL 2, or like all the drama it got itself into, other than like the weird closed beta shit where like for some reason uninstalling the game deleted all the data off your hard drive. Other than outside of instances like that, and obviously instances like that are pretty bad. Like it was mainly just drama and nothing really bad about the game itself. Like so far the game itself is like it's all right. There's nothing. Well, I mean, I have some problems with it on a personal level, but you know, I can just chalk those up to like just the usual gacha bullshit. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with Girls Frontline 2 just because I can play most of the game on auto. I can just go do other shit in the meantime. Though I will have to learn how to play the game properly soon. I think I'm stuck on what story mission like 6-7 or 6-8 right now. I think it's the mission where you have to stop Vepley from escaping, and auto does not have a good time with that. So I'm gonna have to probably play that on my own or manually. Only issue with GFL2 is that we don't have clairvoyance. Yeah, they definitely messed up our clairvoyance for sure. Because we didn't start with Type 95, and instead we started with Suomi, then it's like, We don't have clairvoyance with the Girls Line 2, yeah. Because on the Chinese server, their first limited 5-star character was a character named Type 95. Or I forget what what kind of name she goes by in GFL 2. Obviously, us NA players are gonna meme her as Mrs. Draymond. Be able to auto everything in the game so far except for like 1 or 2 stages. Yeah, exactly. And those stages, those particular stages, are ones that like auto doesn't have a very good time with, like specific objectives, like say like escape missions or whatever. But everything else, it seems to handle itself just fine. Were Suomi and Ulrid right after Type 95? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure. I'm sure you can find like the Chinese banner list somewhere on the internet. Maybe Pridwin has it or something. I don't know. So you can check there. But all we know is that right now our clairvoyance is out of whack. Because again, we were supposed to get Type 95 first, but instead, Yu Zhong and his team decided to throw Suomi and Ulrid at our asses because they want to get paid right now. So yes, our clairvoyance is all types of shot right now, and who knows if it'll ever get repaired. Wow, English. So we'll see. Suomi banner brought us a lot of memes though, so you can't complain. Here you go, boss. Oh, thanks, Iwan. I'm actually gonna take a look at it myself right now, because I'm actually kind of interested to know when WA2K comes out. Excuse me. Suomi is S-rank support even after all this time. Yeah, I'm not surprised, because Suomi seems to be seems to have some pretty strong defensive capabilities, because she gives everybody like a shield, right? And so considering XCOM is a turn-based game and enemies seem to be able to get some hits in on a regular basis, then yeah, I'm not terribly surprised Suomi is still top tier even after all this time. On the Chinese server, rather. You just want Sabrina and her bikini skin. Is her bikini skin not a event reward? Cause yeah, I noticed you can play Sabrina in her bikini skin, or her costume, in her bikini costume rather. Maybe we don't get it now. It'll be available later or something. I don't know. Yeah, Pridwin has tier lists up right now for GFL2. Let's see. All CN banners in GFL2. Oh, they had a Tolo raid up, or they had an AK Alpha raid up. Huh. But she's permanent. So I guess technically she doesn't count because she's a permanent character. So yeah, Daiyan or Type 95 was their first limited raid up. Huh, they even gave both Spaz 12 and AK Alpha raid ups? Really? Why didn't we get that? Interesting. Or maybe they started off as limited characters? No, there's no way. Because even the Chinese server had to have started with what is it? Like a handful of perma characters at least. When is UMP love is the real question. I'm sure they're planning to add her in eventually. Cause yeah, UMP9's a playable character, so UMP45 I expect will be a playable character at some point too. Let's see, Type 95 was the first limited raid up. Then I believe that's G36C, Centaurosi. G36 is next limited raid up, I guess. Changzhou is perma. Lena or UMP9 is I would assume she's limited. Most of Nagana is perma. Jiangyu is Type 97, I think. Pretya, Diane again. Who called WA2K Dala on this banner list? That's funny. I get the reference. Not really much of a reference, but still kind of funny. Macchiato, yeah, Macchiato on the Chinese server. She took like what, 6 months to come out. So maybe roughly a 6-month period before we get her too. Yeah, Ulrid came out like 6 months after the first game launched, or after the Chinese server launched, and yet Global's got Ulrid now. What the fuck? Not to mention, how long did it take the Chinese server to get Suomi? Yeah, like 7 months, and we get both Suomi and Ulrid together at the same time this early. What the fuck? Dushevnaya, Who is she again? Was she? She kind of reminds me of SVCH from the first game. I don't know if it's her though. Another Macchiato raid up. Xiaohui? She's a new character. I don't recognize her. Xiaohui. Oh, there's 416. 416 Mekti, that's what they call her now. G11. Vector. Oh, Vector's confirmed. There you go. Vector, and then lastly, another 416 raid up. I feel like this banner isn't updated yet, because 416's last banner on CN should have ended on November 19th, so they should be on a new banner now. Okay. You think WA2K is gonna come out soon? I have no idea, man. No fucking clue. If it follows the current time frame, WA2K should be coming out either in March or May. Yeah, that's the problem. We don't know exactly when, because like we just got Ulrid's and Solmi's banner right now, and they were only we weren't supposed to get them until like 6 months later or 6 months from now. So who knows, man? Our timeline is all kinds of whack right now. Here's to hoping we get Thompson soon. Problem is, Thompson wasn't really that popular back in the first game. I mean, she was a 5-star and all, and they did give her quite a few skins, but I don't know, man. I didn't hear a lot of people gushing over Tommy Gun back in the day. But I mean, hey, you gotta pray for your favorite waifus to make it back into GFL2 from the first game, right? So. Kind of sad Ulrid isn't that strong. Yeah, apparently melee characters are not really that good right now in China, or on the Chinese server. The meta doesn't really favor them that much, or if at all. So, yeah, apparently meta characters are having kind of, or the melee characters, sorry, are kind of having it rough right now, which is unfortunate. Actually, let me restart that. I should start with the Yang ultimate there first, because her echo skill like knocks everybody away, so better to start off with her ultimate first and group everybody together. Like that. Okay, okay, Mr. Streamer, you're settled for P90. To be fair, P90 was, I want to say she was a more popular waifu back in the day. Yeah. So P90's definitely got a better shot of making it back into the second game than I think Tom's done, unfortunately. That's just kind of how it goes sometimes, though. Yeah, that guy's kind of tanky. Last floor, we swap out these ladies to drop in Camellia. Who did I use again? I think I used Shorekeeper, Sanhua, Camellia. Yeah. $50 weapon pack is a pretty good deal. Yeah, man. I think that pack is really nice. Selectable 5-star perma weapon, and it gives you like 6 multis. Shit, man. Really good deal. At least in my opinion.
星の歌よ。
It's a rematch, bitch.
入力昇格。私の後ろに朝日のきらめく霜のごとく。いてつく氷よ。避け。芽生えの時。いいもっと私を楽しませて。
Just got done watching your FGO video, or not FGO video, just your latest video. Okay, thanks, man, for watching. Dude, she didn't crit that. That's kind of a problem. Great video, by the way. Yeah, hopefully you enjoyed watching that, or hopefully people enjoy watching those like the heavier videos like that. Have I played the PvP in Girls Line 2 yet? Dude, I have the yeah, the PvP mode, but I've been playing them on auto. I think. Can you play them manually? I think you can. I've just been setting them on auto for the most part, though. Just hope for wuwa's story for the next region you don't see the 6th waifu praising Rover, everyone just turning him into a the savior. You know that's exactly what's gonna happen, Bubba. We already know. It's gonna happen. Am I gonna play Girls Frontline 2? I've been playing it, dude. I've been playing it since it came out. Good thing about GFL 2, at least so far, is that the SR character is actually quite good and meta, such as Lotta. Meanwhile, all of Nikkei's SRs are unplayable in all aspects. Yeah, but those two games you can't really compare in terms of like how they go about producing characters. Nikkei has a ton of characters, especially at this point, whereas with the GFL 2 and other like Genshin type big production. Like grand production gachas like that. Not to say that Nikkei isn't also heavy production too, it absolutely is. It's just they've decided to handle their characters a lot differently. But I did not know Lotta was considered high tier. Who's calling me? I'm about to take this. Give me 1 second.
何かが起こっている。何かが起こっている。
Okay. Just me or the recent crossplay of gachas weird, like GFL2 has Nikke gameplay and ZZZ has Arknights Enfield? No, that's not weird at all. Gacha games have been doing that for God knows how long. I mean, it's not just gacha games too. Regular games do it all the time too. Yeah. And yeah, Arknights is far from the only tower defense game out there. I'm sure there are other tower defense games that kind of operate like Arknights too. Yeah. I guess when we actually start playing the tower defense event in Zenless next patch, we'll see just exactly how much inspiration they took from Arknights. But yeah, something like GFL2's whole event where it's like, yeah, it's basically Nikke Simulator. Yeah, that's definitely from Nikke. That's exactly where they got the inspiration from. But now they do that all the time. Yeah, gacha games do that all the time. And it's not just Chinese gachas that do that too. You know, Japanese gachas love doing that shit too. Like, remember all the funny little April Fool's mini games that that JPFGO likes putting out from time to time, right? Like, a lot of those games are clearly derived from another game, and yet they do it anyway. So yeah, it's certainly not just the Chinese that do that. But yeah, it shouldn't be any surprise that, you know, oh, one gacha like kind of copies another gacha game, they just stick it into like a mini game or something. Yeah, that's perfectly normal. Gacha games do that all the time. Yeah, Path to Nowhere is another tower defense game that's kind of like tile based as well, so it's like, oh, just got Suomi's signature. Hey, congrats, man. You understand the backlash from the Chinese community, but you think they could have toned it down. Yeah, nah, it's not. Unfortunately, it's not gonna happen that way, Bubba. The Chinese players demand their sacrifices. You cannot, as a Chinese developer, you cannot go against the desires of your rabid home player base. When they want to play, you know, Harem God Simulator 2024, you will give it to them. So yeah, gotta double down on it. Okay, let's try to actually play this properly. Really? Fuck this piece of shit.
その枷を解き放て。開花の時、これ楽しそう。花の養分にしてあげる。咲き乱れる花々よ。終わりにする。神聖を授ける。入力。私の後ろに痙攣せし監獄よ。配慮をしない。芽生えの時。
Let's see if this is enough to kill him in time.
どこにも逃げられないよ。
Yep. And it is. Very good. Played that much better. Hot take, Genshin minimal power creep is what's holding back its generosity, so devs have to power creep. That's a shit take too, just to let you know. We need more wuwa porn and using in-game models. Now that's a good take right there. But nah, Arlecchino, your take is shit. Never cook again. Let's see, this should have electro affinity, so Yao, Shangli, Yao, Yinlin. Actually, let me start with Yinlin. Do that, and then who do we want to bring? A Jian, maybe? How's your grind? Hey, KS Lord, how's it going, man? How's my grinding going? It's going pretty good. His Shangli Yao's echo thing completely fucking missed. Not that it matters. Feel like a lot of Dojin Pixis stuff is overtaken by however stuff. Oh, as in like a lot of Pixiv art in general has been hijacked by MiHoYo content. Well, yeah, naturally. MiHoYo is very popular after all. Even the Japanese artists understand that, yeah, Genshin is kind of big in the West. So yeah, naturally you'll find a lot of independent Japanese Pixiv artists doing like Genshin stuff from time to time, for that reason, or because it's so popular. So yeah, it's a reflection of a series or game's popularity, yeah, or whatever's whatever's hot, like the hot new thing on the block right now. Why the fuck is wuwa giving me a 3-hour play session like reminder? Bitch, who are you, my mom? Your credit, your social credit score will go down. Don't worry. My personal social credit score has always been in the negatives. So I ain't gotta worry. Actually, doesn't this guy have a wind resistance or arrow resistance? Whatever. Too late now. No. He's dead anyway. Too late now. Let's see. Verena, Zeji, and Jinshi. Let's run this team again. What is this? Oh, it's crownless. Come here, asshole. Ow. Delayed attacks much? Nice, good damage on that. Double dip. Don't think 10 seconds is going to be quite enough time. Yeah, we missed it just barely, yeah. I've noticed that if you clear a stage within like 10 milliseconds, I think, the game will still count it as a 3-star, probably because of server time differences or whatever. But barely missed that one. I need to make sure my characters don't get knocked up into the air as much. I think it'll be okay. Hot take. Oh no, here comes another dog shit take again. Dark jokes about CN making them listen. Hoya versus funny since multi-billion-dollar company is capable of security. Anyways, you know what you're not capable of? Proper English grammar, motherfucker. How about you get the fuck out of my chat now? Like, look, I know you're really happy about the United Healthcare dude getting capped in the back of the head last week, but please, let's not fucking suggest any more fucking murders now, shall we? fucking retard. Some weird people. No, that motherfucker's been in my chat for a while now. Like, he started off okay, but then he quickly spiraled. He slowly started spiraling out of control ever since he started suggesting that, hey, maybe the Chinese players should bully MiHoYo more. They should send more death threats to Dawei. Like, look, I'm not very fond of MiHoYo, but sending death threats to anybody, even if it's against CEOs, is never a good idea. And I don't personally condone that either. Like, sure, the United Healthcare CEO dude getting fucking blasted in the back of his head last week is one thing, because fuck American health insurance companies. But the difference between United Healthcare and MiHoYo is that I actually care about MiHoYo's product. So why the fuck are we suggesting people to go shoot Dawei again? Like, no. Get the fuck out of here, dude. What a fucking retard. You walked into quite the conversation, I know, right? How's the grind? It's going alright. It's going good. But yeah, minus that one fucking retard in my chat, constantly giving his shitty takes about, we should threaten MiHoYo more! Like, holy fucking shit. Do us all a favor and cap yourself, why don't you? Fucking low-tier god yourself now. That would solve more of my problems if you want to fix a problem out there. Holy fucking shit, what a fucking retard. How have people still not learned the basic lesson of don't send death threats to people? Nah, he's probably one of those people on fucking Twitter or something who have never dealt with a real life situation ever before in their lives. It's either that or he's just a truly fucking messed up person for thinking that threatening people is like somehow legitimately okay just because, you know, oh, they're Corpa people. They're not real people. Why do we care about them? Like, sure, that may be, but violence is not quite the answer to everything, my dude. One day you will learn that. Even if you're perfectly incapable of violence yourself. This should still be in the bag. We'll see. Should be okay. Should be, but then again, not I'm saying this. Ten more seconds, I think. Yeah, we're good. There we go. Confirm. Is Pretender Abby servant? Yes. No, not the SSR KDMCA. The SSR is Lohi, however her name is pronounced. Lohi. Abby. Christmas Abby is the welfare pretender. Yeah, people who think that death threats are okay are one of two kinds of people. One, they're either terminally online people who just lurk Twitter all day and have either no to little sense of actual social sense. I guess I don't know what else to call it. No social experience or whatever, and so they just live in their own heads and whatever they don't like, they meet with extreme fucking takes and shit like that. So, which includes death threats. So as soon as they see something on Twitter that they don't like, they immediately respond with "kill them" or something like that, or "kill yourself" or something like that. Or two, they're just a legitimately just messed up person in the head, and they just want to see people get murdered. It's like one of those two. Because, you can't be a healthy person mentally and throw around death threats like that just randomly. Like, maybe if you're close with somebody, you consider yourself best friends with somebody, and the two of you just tell each other to go kill yourselves on a regular basis, like us Koreans do that, then that's one thing, right? Because at least you're keeping it, private, for lack of a better word, because you're keeping it within just you and your friend, I guess, right? If that's just how you banter and you don't really mean anything by it, then sure, that's one thing. But then coming to somebody else's fucking stream chat and suggesting out loud that, hey, maybe we should go kill Dawei so that we can get more buffs to our character, that's just fucking crazy work, dude. Like, what kind of a fucking... Did your mom fucking have a dozen fucking beers while you were still fucking cramped up in her fucking pussy or something? Like, what? How the fuck did you develop mentally for you to come to that conclusion? Like, how fucking autistic are you? I mean, that's probably not even an autistic thing. You're just fucking retarded. Like, nah, bro, you're fucking messed up, bro. Lohi is also going to be perm too? Yeah, I think so. Public reaction to the shooting showed that people would support that Joker type vigilantes wholeheartedly, however sad that is. Well, here's the thing. In this case, in the United Healthcare shooting case, the killer clearly had this planned out, and he only killed one guy, and that's it. I think if we had a real life Joker situation where somebody goes and just bombs a place, then I think that would get a lot less support, general support from the populace, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, if support is the right word to use here, because people would be like, well, the vigilante in question still killed innocent people, so that's not good. Some people would have at least a bit of sense, but in this case, people aren't really speaking out against the shooter because he just came in, just surgical precision, right? Just went in, shot the dude in the head, capped his ass, and he just left. He didn't do anything else. There was no collateral damage or anything as far as I know, right? He didn't shoot anybody else. It wasn't a mass shooting. It was clearly a premeditated thing where it's like, okay, I'm gonna come in there, fucking murder this dude from a shitty ass company that everybody doesn't really nobody really likes. So yeah, for most of us, it's like, oh yeah, well, whatever, right? And at least most of us are indifferent to it, because the guy he ended up killing was like, oh, he's the CEO of a shitty ass big ass shitty American health insurance company. So who the fuck cares? I mean, if the CEO dude had a family, then obviously condolences to their family because they lost a loved one. But besides that, it's like you can't really fault people in this situation for being a little bit indifferent, or not really, thinking about helping the police or anything. Is maybe we'll sit this one out or we'll sit this one out for now. You also feel it funny that there's no news network. Well, to be fair, you shouldn't assume the motive of a murderer for why they shot somebody or why they killed somebody until you can actually capture them and then ask them, okay, like, why did you do it, right? And then maybe they'll tell you the answer. Yeah, to the common folk, then it's very, very obvious as to why, right? Very obvious as to why, you know, the dude capped the CEO's ass. But yeah, it's still technically it's not fair to assume what he did, even if it might seem very obvious. And maybe we'll never know for sure unless the dude is caught. And so far, I don't think he is. I think the latest news is that, from what I've seen anyway, is that they arrested somebody that was related to him, but I don't know if it's the actual guy himself. Hey Marcos, welcome back. What'd you miss? Lots of weird shit going on in chat, but you know, that's just how it goes sometimes. Alright, let me see if I can finish up middle tower in time before I gotta leave, because I actually gotta leave pretty soon. Let's see. Oh, we're definitely using Camellia on first side, that's for sure. No question about that. Not a great person, but don't think he deserved death over it. Yeah, because if that were the case, right? If people normalize that, then god damn, how many CEOs out there are also considered shitty people by the common folk standard? And we would be like, oh, maybe that guy should get shot too. Like, god, how many people are gonna end up getting killed that way? But yeah, like, save for some very extreme situations, yeah, nobody deserves to die just for being in their job. Though obviously, you know, kind of hard to defend somebody who's a CEO of a notoriously fucking shitty American health company. So people supporting executing CEOs. Is as crazy as the South Korean martial law situation. And the South Korean martial law situation isn't really that crazy. That just boils down to basically the South Korean tradition of having shitty fucking stupid retarded presidents. That's pretty easy to categorize. This one though, the CEO dude getting capped in the back of the head, that doesn't really happen very often. Or maybe it does. Not as far as I'm aware, though. Guess I'll have to dodge that one next time. Ow. 20 seconds to get this going.
花の養分にしてあげる。もっと楽しませて。咲き乱れる花々よ。
Alright, good. Got it first try. I thought for a second we wouldn't be able to do that, but Camellia's damage output is fucking insane with Sanhua. Hey, Silver Meteor, how's it going, man? Thanks so much for the 53-month resub. Welcome back. How you doing? IRL is shitty as usual, but today I'm doing alright. I'm doing okay. Looking forward to dinner tonight, because I'm gonna go have tacos with a friend. Which means I can't stick around for much longer, actually. I think at most, I can stream for like another half an hour. Definitely want to stream, I think, for at least another hour or two, but I guess not for today. I guess today's going to be technically another shorter stream. Let's see, but I do want to try to finish TOA this cycle. So, Verena, Zeji, and Changli. Let's try using these three. Gotta love tacos, yes sir. And my friend has been making some really good tacos lately, so yeah, I'm gonna head over and have some more of them. Damn, this second half might be a really big challenge too. Because that's what, 3 enemies? They're in 3 waves too. Damn, this is gonna be a challenge. Just like last cycle. I'm gonna have to make my rotations really fucking tight here though. Hopefully that gives me a little bit more time here. Okay, at least Chun-Li didn't lose her heavy attack. That fucking sucked. Nah. I'm gonna have to try doing this on my own time. Because, yeah, this floor is gonna be one hell of a challenge, too. Oh boy. I'm gonna have fun figuring out that fucking floor. Haramasa's character demo just dropped. Hey, thanks, Hannah. Sucks how everyone is going to be forced to build Haramasa. Goodbye resources. I guess we'll see. I feel like in this current meta, people are basically forced to roll for and build Bernice. So I'm actually kind of curious to why you think Haramasa should be built. I mean, I'm probably gonna build him regardless. So. Don't want to do it. Just looking at me doing it. Yeah. If that stage, the first two enemies, what was the first enemy again? Was it the bear? I think it was the bear. If the bear and the Fractus enemy, the dude in the red cloak, if they showed up together, then it wouldn't be as bad because you can kill them at the same time. But the fact that they show up in 3 separate waves is fucking bullshit. Cause like, bro, how the fuck do you? How are you meant to fucking kill 3 enemies in 2 minutes? But, I'll try figuring it out off stream or something like that. Yeah, everyone's gonna prioritize Miyabi first. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, ain't no doubt about that. That's for sure. Probably not gonna be with Miyabi. Even though Haramasa's free, unless you're going for M1 Haramasa. Really excited to get the new Bang Boo. Yeah. Section 6 Bang Boo is probably the coolest one. Breaching, breaching, breaching! Pulls the door out and went nowhere just to breach through it. Gives me heavy Paul vibes from Tekken. Dude builds a brick wall in the middle of the stage just to punch through it for his intro animation. Oh, you want to get his W engine, that's why. But yeah, apparently there's going to be a free W engine that's also really good on Haramasa. So if you want to reconsider, then just know that apparently there's a free W engine that's really good on him anyway. Yeah, let me take a look at that fucking TOA floor again. Cause what was that floor all about? What the fuck? Let's see. Oh yeah, it wasn't a bear, it was the Chasm Guardian. So you have to kill the Chasm Guardian first, then the Fraxidus, the Executioner dude, and then you have to deal with the fucking monkey boss at the end. So, alright. Maybe instead of Changli, what happens if I run these three? Do one quick run of this.
日向ぼっこの時間ですよ。進化をお見せします。行きますよ。気をつけましょう。絵の中よ。舞い上がれ。画風を変えます。兵士、世の光にひれ伏せ。
Ooh, that was really fast. Okay, maybe this team is what I need.
任せてください。チャンス。植物だって生きてるんです。進化をお見せします。さあ、絵の中に。大丈夫です。ひらめきました。
Ah, shit, I didn't get the intro skill. Fuck. Might have messed that one up. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah. Swapped out Jinchi too early there.
痛いよ。飛んでけ。行きますよ。さあ、絵の中よ。先生。画風を変えます。
Yeah, got knocked out of there. Too close.
植物だって生きてるんです。進化をお見せします。さあ、絵の中ひらめきました。画風を変えます。大丈夫です。同心太平を変えるために目をあまたなる光よ。
Yeah, that time wasn't as fast, but I'll still take a 32-second clear. Yeah, Jinchi looks like she's gonna be the choice to use here. Looks like this dude takes might even take bonus spectral damage, to be honest. God fucking. Nice 300k. Very good. Even her second one is pretty good too, at 68k damage. Alright, Jinchi, let's close it out. Hell yeah. And fuck you. Very good. Huh, I'm surprised I actually cleared that without Changli. But hey, I'll take it. Already for a Grand Assault. Are we getting another Grand Assault in Blue Archive? Grand Assaults are okay. Usually. Usually they're pretty easy top 5Ks for me. Is the intro on Jeji better than intro on Verena? Way faster. Is it intro on Jeji fast? Are you saying I should have let off with Zeji first? The way I have Zeji built, I gave her 4-piece Glacio or 5-piece Glacio instead of the usual Moonlight set that I think most people have on her. I didn't realize at the time that Moonlight was probably her better is her best. I just gave her 4-piece Glacio instead. So Zeji actually does quite a bit of damage herself. I don't know if that really makes a fucking difference though. Wouldn't you want to start off with Verena first though? Considering Verena gives your entire team an attack buff. As for whether or not like how fast it is matters, well, that time it clearly didn't, so maybe you're right, but in that case it didn't matter, so. Though I think I will try Zeji first, then Verena, and then Jinshi, but we'll see. The team that I ran there was good enough, so I'm fine with it. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Still have to what is it? I still have to clear the other permanent game mode, or the overdrive zone for TOA actually. Still gotta do this at some point. Enemies Arrow and Electro, while their fusion and spectral res increased by 10%. But what if I bring a Havoc character? But what if? I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Give me 1 second. That's a phone call that I'm expecting. Give me 1 second. Okay, chat, and that is time for me to go. I will try to... I'm not sure if I want to try this off-stream or not. I kind of want to try it on-stream. Yeah. I still want to do that on-stream. I'm sure I'm sure I still gotta stream wuwa later this week. Oh yeah, all the Elusive Realm stuff, so yeah, I definitely have a reason to keep streaming wuwa later this week. But anyways, TOA was fine. I mean, the last TOA was probably the hardest one that I had to deal with so far. So if I barely managed to 30 star out of that, then yeah, this TOA is just kind of a pushover in comparison. So, in any case, yeah, it's time for me to get out of here. Gotta go have tacos with the boyos. So, thanks everybody for hanging out. Appreciate everybody chilling with me today. I should be back here tomorrow around the same time as usual. Maybe one day I'll actually be able to stream earlier in the day like I eventually planned to. One day, perhaps. Anyways. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Let's see. I meant to stream Genshin today, so I guess tomorrow we'll stream Genshin. Hopefully. Cross my fingers, hopefully. But anyways, take care, everybody. Hope you guys all had a good start to your week. If not, hopefully your week gets better. And yeah, we'll catch you guys tomorrow, boys. I will send you guys over to Mr. Rexlin. I actually don't read Mr. Rexlin all too often. I think usually streams a lot later in the night for me. So I'm usually off stream already by the time he goes live. But anyways, rare raid. But anyways, yeah, take care, everybody. Catch you tomorrow, and